Good morning, this is Connor from 0DTE Traders here to present our market minute for July 22nd, 2024. It is 10:50 and the SPX is trading higher, up 0.9% to 55.53. Qs are outperforming, up 1.3%, and IWM is taking the back seat, trading flat. Dollar index also flat, while rates are mixed. VIX, a measure of market volatility, is down 7%, which is most certainly supporting the upside here. If vol continues to remain sold or continues to move lower, it will be a supportive factor. Conversely, if volatility reverses here and we see a bid, it will exacerbate the downside. Now, something we want to pay very close attention to is growth mega caps, particularly given that their underperformance has dragged down the S&P over the past week or so. So the fact that we're seeing a bounce is most certainly bullish, and if this persists, downside could be limited. So two variables to pay very close attention to: VIX and mega cap performance. Now, something critical has happened here today. We opened above our flip. So this is our transitional strike, above bullish, below bearish. This is 55.25 today. Now, we did break it last Wednesday. This is where we closed below it. Now, obviously, the flip was a lot higher at that time. This level does shift, day to day. But we did break below it and closed below it on Wednesday, and we traded below it on Thursday, Friday. And when we're below the flip, that is the sell the rip regime. So essentially sell in these rips here, ideally favoring the downside. And that holds true until you get to what's called the put wall, and that is our lower bound, which was 5,500 on Friday. And it's at that point where you typically see a market bounce and that volatility gets sold, so VIX down. Now, that's exactly what we saw here today, reclaiming the flip of 55.25. So as long as we hold back above that, we're going to be in that buy the dip regime, and the market should remain somewhat supportive. Now, we don't want to call this a complete transition as of yet. Bears could easily push the market back below the flip, but this is looking positive for some more upside this afternoon and possibly throughout the week. Taking a quick peek at the higher time frame, this is SPY on the 4-hour chart, and the trend remains up. We have the 50 SMA above the 100 SMA and the 100 SMA above the 150 SMA, all sloping up, indicating that the market is still in an uptrend on the 4-hour time frame. Additionally, SPX has found support at this upsloping structure connecting the local lows. Interestingly, these lows also coincided with a test of the put wall as we had here on Friday. Additionally, the S&P, so SPY, is oversold on the 4-hour and 1-hour time frame, so we are due for a bit of an oversold bounce, which we're seeing here this morning. The question becomes, is this the turning point, right? Transition back to highs, or are we going to roll over again and continue the sell-off? So what we want to do is pay very close attention to that flip level. It is generally a leading indicator of risk on, risk off. And again, when you're above the flip, buy the dip, below the flip, sell the rip. That's generally the theme. So it can change on a day-to-day basis. So you want to come into the market report and check the key metrics table. Did it shift up? Did it shift down? And where is spot price in relation to the flip? Now, if you want a visual, you can click on charts in the upper right-hand corner. And if you go to the notional gamma chart, you can see that transition. It's more often than not quite clear. 55.25, all strikes below negative. That is destabilizing for the market price, whereas most strikes above positive, which is supportive for the market price. So you can see how that acts as a transition. Additionally, it gives us a good indication in terms of the volatility regime. So if we go to return distribution, the 0 line here is the flip. When you are in positive gamma territory, so trading above the flip, you see lower volatility, a tighter return distribution. Conversely, below the flip in negative gamma, you get more volatility and a wider return distribution. So that flip level gives us a lot of insight. Now, if you're not a member and you're interested in learning more, you want to get access to our market report, these metrics, our trade ideas, visit our website at 0DTEtraders.com. Best of luck out there today.